Hey friends, welcome. June 20th, 2025. If Jesus came to Tulsa today, would we notice him? Would we see him if he was on a balcony wearing linen cloths or in jeans and a simple hoodie, walking through our neighborhoods? Would he hold a microphone or hold a child? Would he be at the bank or beneath a bridge? Today, Friday, June 20th, the answer unfolds on the streets of Tulsa. And it begins not with a parade, but with a prayer. It's 6:12 a.m. and the sky is still purple when Jesus steps onto the wet grass of Gathering Place, one of the largest and most beautiful public parks in the nation. The Arkansas River glimmers under the rising sun, low clouds drifting like stretched cotton above. The air is thick with humidity, yet cool. The grass swishes softly beneath his sneakers. A lone jogger slows his pace. Something about Jesus makes him pause. Jesus walks past the Swing Hill playground, where the breeze makes the swings creak softly, like a memory. Birds dance across the treetops. Ducks skim the surface of the water. Light pierces the clouds like a promise. Jesus kneels in this quiet. Father, breathe into this city. Let love fill every alley and high-rise. Touch the weary, the angry, the unseen. Let them feel heaven in their chest today. Amen. As he stands, the wind lifts. The trees rustle like applause, and the jogger, well, he turns around to start over, feeling something stir within him. It's 7:43 a.m. now, and we're inside the old Mayo Hotel. It's now restored with elegance and charm. Topeka coffee is buzzing. Espresso machines hiss. The smell of cinnamon rolls, toasted bagels, and fresh beans fill the air. As Jesus steps in, we notice his hoodie is damp from the dew. His presence is quiet, but electric. At a small window table, a man in his 20s stares blankly at traffic below. His hand trembles as he clutches a cold cup. Crumpled in his lap is a note. Tell them I'm sorry. Jesus pulls out the chair across from him. You're not invisible, Jesus says softly. I've been sitting with you in this silence. The man's breath catches. I thought I was going crazy. No, Jesus whispers, you're just surrounded by a love that's too big to explain. They talk quietly for 30 minutes. The city moves around them, unaware that eternity just broke in. And as Jesus leaves, he leaves a folded napkin, and on it, written in neat block letters, are found the words, you are loved. Stay. It's 10:10 a.m. now in the Greenwood District. Heat rises off the pavement as Jesus walks slowly toward Greenwood Rising, the museum that tells the story Tulsa tried to bury. The exhibit halls are cool, dimly lit, reverent. Videos play of the voices of survivors, Walls covered in black and white photos stare out like ghosts longing for justice. Jesus walks alone through a replica of Greenwood Avenue. The floor creaks under his feet. He pauses before a ledger from a destroyed business. Burned pages, still smelling faintly of soot. He presses his palms against the glass. A museum guide watches from a distance and is frozen. There are no words for what she feels. They built beauty in a place the world said was cursed, Jesus whispers. And when the fire came, the angels wept. But even ashes are seeds in my hands. A tear rolls down his cheek and hits the tile floor. It leaves a mark that will never fade. It's 12:31 p.m. now, and the air is thick, sticky, with midsummer sun. Jesus walks into Evelyn's Soul Food, a local gem. Walls lined with framed gospel lyrics and fading photos of community leaders. Inside, it smells like fried catfish, macaroni and cheese, smoked turkey legs, and sweet tea. At a back table, he joins 6 men, each formerly incarcerated, all now part of a re-entry ministry. Their faces carry years of hard time. Some still twitch at loud sounds. Others wear shame like a second skin. Jesus passes the cornbread, laughs with them, listens without judgment. One man, covered in tattoos, finally asks, "Do you know what I did?" Jesus looks at him in the eyes. "Yes, and I still chose this table." Another man wipes his eyes, whispering, "I haven't felt like a human in years." Jesus replies, "You're not just a man, you're a masterpiece in progress." And by the end of the meal, those men leave with more than full stomachs. They leave seen, redeemed. It's 2:04 p.m., and the elevators hum softly as Jesus enters St. Francis Children's Hospital. The walls are painted with rainbows, but the air smells sterile. Hand sanitizer and hidden worry. He walks into room 408. Machines beep a slow, uncertain rhythm. A tiny girl lies unconscious, her head bandaged, her chest rising faintly. Her mother holds her hand, lips moving in silent prayer. Jesus enters. The mother stands, startled, but somehow feels safe. He enters at the bedside and kneels, places 2 fingers on the girl's wrist, and whispers something only heaven hears. The machine quickens. The girl stirs. Then, slowly, miraculously, her eyes open. They are the clearest blue. "Hi," she whispers. The mother gasps and collapses in Jesus' arms, sobbing. The monitors continue their steady rhythm, a heartbeat resurrected. It's 5:15 p.m. now, and as twilight descends, the outdoor mic stand at Greenwood Cultural Center wobbles slightly in the wind. Folding chairs are half full. Teenagers murmur, scrolling phones. A girl, 15, rail thin, wearing a too big hoodie, steps up. She's shaking, and she reads, I come from shadows, from a line of bruises, and stories whispered under breaths. Her voice cracks. People stand glancing at each other. There's an awkward silence. Then Jesus stands, claps once, then again, then louder. Others join. He steps forward and says, that poem, that wasn't a cry for help. That was a roar. You carry the voice of every silenced woman before you. Don't stop speaking. She cries in his arms, and the girl who once whispered pain now walks off stage with power. It's 8:47 p.m. and the day dims into violet skies. Under the Broken Arrow Expressway, tents flap in the breeze, lit by fading car lights. Jesus approaches the camp quietly. The pavement smells of oil and old rain. Laughter from a nearby bar echoes in stark contrast. He sees a man lying across a concrete pillar, skin pale, lips cracked. A shopping cart nearby holds all his worldly belongings. Jesus kneels, wraps his hoodie around the man's shoulders, and asks, What's your name? The man stares, confused, then rasps, They call me Ghost. Jesus leans closer. That's not your name. I know your name. It's David, and you are not forgotten. The man begins to sob, hard. Years of pain come out in a flood. Jesus stays until the shaking stops. At 10:21 p.m., the moon rises as Jesus climbs Turkey Mountain. The path is rocky and lit only by starlight and the hum of distant highway lights. He reaches the summit. Below him, Tulsa glows. Traffic flows like veins. City lights blink like constellations. He stretches his arms wide to the breeze. Father, I walked these streets. I saw their joy. I felt their heartbreak. They don't need religion. They need you. Wrap this city in mercy tonight, and tomorrow wake it up with hope. A gentle wind passes through the trees. Down in the city, a newborn cries. A mother finally rests, and somewhere, David, under the bridge, feels warm again. So he didn't ride into Tulsa on a white horse today. He walked slowly, quietly, with love that changes everything. And he's still walking in Tulsa, in your city, in your home. Where will he be tomorrow? Maybe right beside you. But it'll be a new city with new experiences, but the same Jesus. So come back and don't miss tomorrow's walk. Before you leave, I'd like to offer a prayer for anything and everything you're holding in your heart on this day. If you don't mind, I'll lead. You ready? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. That was beautiful, and so are you. If you're not currently a subscriber to this channel, I'd like to invite you to click the subscribe button right now. We're trying to grow this ministry as big as we possibly can. And the more good people like you that we have a part of this ministry, the bigger it will become and the better that it will be. And don't forget, hug your family. They love you. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow, friends. Take care. Have a great day. God bless you.